I stayed in hospital for 10 months. Then the 10th month, I came back. When I came back, I went to the Aga Khan Kisumu. I was admitted there. But then again, I was discovered that, I suffered from pneumonia when I was in hospital. I had a pneumonia attack. So during the process of treating pneumonia, the medics there discovered that I had swollen lymph nodes. I had fresh lumps in my lungs. So they wanted to know if these were cancerous, because they were saying that if they are not cancerous, then there is no need. There is no need. They take me through a surgery right now, being that I'm weak. But if they were cancerous, there was no option. So when I was done for a biopsy, it revealed that they were cancerous. So I had no option but to undergo a surgery. Through the mercies of the Lord. I prayed over it the whole night. Then I was airlifted to Aga Khan, Nairobi, to undergo the surgery, of which I went, and it was successful. I recovered from it. The tumors were removed. Then after 3 months, that's when I was declared that I was free from leukemia. That's the day I received the happiest news in my life. I was so happy. I celebrated, even though I was very weak. But I thank God. He's the God who made me to be today the way I am. And I didn't know after cancer, I will be beautiful the way I am. I didn't know. Because I didn't even want anybody to take me any photo because of the way I was looking at myself in the mirror. And I used to cry when I was in hospital because of pain. I was in excruciating pain. The bones, I was feeling pain in the bones. Cancer of the blood is not the best cancer. It is the worst because it attacks the whole body system. So when I was discharged, that's when I thought that I had a family in Lakisama. Now, being that I was told I have to be going for clinic at least on weekly basis. And I didn't have anybody I could stay here with in Nairobi. Then I thought that I had a friend called Christine. I called the mom. Now this is the mom. I called her and I told her I'm coming. Then she asked me, "Unaweza kutembea?" Nikamwambia, "Yeah, nitakuja mom." And that's how I ended up here. I came here. Now, they have been so good to me. I'm like a daughter here. And it's unfortunate, our dad is not today here. He's at work. My friend, she's married. She's in her place, so she doesn't stay with us here. But we have her sister, a younger one. She's going to school right now.
Nilijua Beatrice through my daughter, Christine Oringo. Wakiwa college, Kiswid, alikuwa amependa kunitembelea na Christine. Sasa hapo ndio nilimjua. Na Christine Beatrice has been a good friend. Ni msichana, ni a good fighter anyway. Amenipenda sisi, ameniambia mom, mimi sina mama, sina baba. Sasa kwangu niliona kama amemiss hiyo upendo wa mama na upendo wa pesa. Niliona nimeweka karibu. Hata ingawa msichana wangu Christine alishaenda kwa nyumba yake, sasa nimeona kama amenipatia mtoto mwingine. Ameenda akareplace mwingine. Sasa siwezi kumfukuza. Mungu alinipatia msichana. Na sasa ukitaka baraka ile kubwa, ukifukuza orphan, hapo utalaniwa na Mungu. Sasa mimi nataka baraka, nikaa na Betty. Bila alitoka hospitali from India, akaenda kwa auntie yake, akaniambia mama, mwezi wa 8, mama nataka kukuja kuona. Sikujua anaweza kutoka paka huko. Akaniambia huko Limuru ni baridi nataka nikuje kwako. Nikamwambia you are welcome, unaweza kukuja.
So when I came here, and remember I had one kidney, I stayed here for 1 week. Then I was supposed to go for clinic. So I left here, I was going for clinic. When I went there, I went through several tests. When I went, I was told that according to the tests, this kidney was also refusing to work. So I was like, God, what have I done? What do I deserve? So I was booked for dialysis to save me from everything. Then I went back home. I prayed. I fasted. And my mom, I called her and told her I've been booked for dialysis. And my legs are swollen, my feet is swollen, every part of my body was swollen because just know when you have kidney problems. And so I told her, I know I have a strong faith. It's God who is going. This disease is all the battle of the Lord. It's not human. Doctors treat, they administer medication, but it is God who heals. Yeah. So when I was watching the TV, at around 3, I felt something cold behind my spine. I felt it, and I was kneeling down. Then, all of a sudden, I just got a certain strength from nowhere, and I decided to stand up. When I stood up, all the swellings were gone. But I prayed. Before even I stood up, I had prayed. And I said that, God, I don't want anybody to spend any money on me anymore now. I want you to heal me. This disease, you brought it to me so that I can know you better. And indeed, I've known you better. I was a sinner. I was never saved. I was living a wayward life. But now, I've known you. I got saved in my hospital bed, by the way, when I was in India. That's when I got saved. So I told God, I have turned to you. You said that we should seek refuge in you. That is Psalms 91. You said that we should seek refuge in you, and I'm seeking refuge in you. I want this disease to be out of me. I want my kidney to function. I'm not going for dialysis, and it is not my portion. And I was healed. So my healing came in the house. Then, after that, on Monday, I went to the hospital. I never disobeyed the doctor. I went. When I went, he put me through several tests. Then he told me that there was no need for dialysis. Yeah, maybe it was just, maybe he told me that I should thank God the kidney is not all that bad, but he told me I should start taking immunosuppressant drugs. These are drugs which protects your kidney from being attacked by other infections, and also it keeps you going. If you fail to take these drugs, then you risk going for dialysis, the immunosuppressant drugs. So that's when I was introduced to Vinjrab, Tranquilin Mast capsules, to start taking on daily basis. These drugs are damn expensive. One packet is 2,950. I have to take 5 boxes in a month. There is the doctor's fee. There is the general tests. As a result of cancer, I developed hypertension. So I'm also hypertensive. So by the end of the day, when I go for clinic, because of only these drugs, I may spend 40,000 or more than that, depending on my condition. But I thank God. I have people who care. I have friends. They normally provide for me when I'm down. They provide for me money. Even online friends, people just send for me cash. They just tell me, Betty, you have to go, you have to keep living, you are a living testimony, this one of yours was God's work. So I have never lacked drugs. But me, what I can tell the government is that they should do something. People are suffering, the transplant patients are suffering. You go for transplant. Right now, NHIF is covering transplant. If you are done here in the country, it's also covering dialysis. But they are forgetting about the transplant patients. If you are after undergoing the transplant, they forget that these patients are supposed to take medication. Tell me every month, where will you get 40,000? I don't have a job. I lost my job because I had cancer. That's when now the government should come in and cover people who are suffering from terminal diseases, that somebody should not be sacked on the basis of not being able to attend duties. Somebody should not be sacked because of that. And also our health, to our health sector. You see, I got people who helped me. I went outside the country, got treatment. Somebody out here is suffering. So many people are being diagnosed of leukemia. You can't get the treatment. Leukemia treatment is bone marrow transplant. Why can't they have that facility in Kenya here? It's just a simple thing. Why can't they buy those things? And we have the blood bank here, so I don't know why they can't have the equipments for bone marrow transplant. So that at least we save more lives. Right now what I do, as I survive with one kidney, I live on immunosuppressant drugs, which are very expensive. Every year, because I don't have a spleen, I have to take vaccines, yearly vaccines. I have to take them to prevent me from infections. That is money. My life is, and my movement is limited because of lack of a spleen. But still, I always say I have God. So, without a spleen, mind you, I always go to Kenyatta National Hospital, not go for treatment. I go to visit cancer patients there. I stay with them, I share with them, I encourage them. Like last month, I was there on 22nd. I have a group of friends also. It's a group we created, it's called Friends with a Mission. So we are planning this time. Last time we were at the adults ward. So this time, with these friends of mine, we want to go and visit the children's ward. Children who are battling with cancer. We go and encourage them. We take to them whatever we will be able to get. And that's the way it is. You encourage people. And that's what I think. That's why I think God healed me. But then, I always say that people normally ask me, Betty, where does your strength come from? Because me, if it were me, I would have died. The moment I was told that I don't have one kidney, I would have died. The moment I was told I am having cancer stage 4, I would have died. So I told them that it's God. My strength comes from God. Then the other day I told a friend of mine, I lost my friend's sister. I lost my friend's sister in New Delhi because of cancer of the blood, lymphoma. She was in stage 2. But by then, I was weak and weary. But today, I always say that my day had not reached to leave this world. And the Lord had good plans for me. And He knew that I had not gotten salvation. He wanted me to get saved, straighten up my life, and be a good person to the society. And maybe He wanted me to make other people turn to Him. And so, He wants to use me to administer His words to people, His doings, and that's what I'm doing. And that's why when I go talk to cancer patients or any person battling with any terminal disease, be it HIV, kidneys, diabetic, I always tell them, pray hard. And if you are not saved, get salvation. My appeal is that anybody who is watching me right now, in wherever you are, cancer is a disease like any other disease. Let's treat cancer victims just the way we can treat somebody suffering from malaria. Let's show them love. And in regard to the group I am in, Friends with a Mission, you can always support us. We normally update on Facebook when we are planning to visit. You can support us through funds, because our aim is to contribute funds and to boost those people who are suffering, battling with cancer. Also, I'll urge the public out there, kindly take the initiative, if you are healthy, to donate blood, at least, to leukemia patients. They need blood. And it's you who can save a life. Your blood can save a life. We need the blood in the blood bank. I remember there's a day I had a friend. His dad had leukemia in KNH. There was no blood. But through me, he called me, he told me, Betty, my dad has the same disease as yours. How can you help me? Then I told him, as much I'm not supposed to go to the hospital, I'll come and see your dad. I went there. I saw the old man. He was over 60 years. And I went through my FB wall. I posted for people and posted my number on public. And you know how it's bad for a lady, you post your number to public, people will disturb you. But I didn't mind that. And I thank God. My friends, I have very wonderful friends, by the way. They came out in large numbers. And within no minute, this old man got blood. So I'll urge the public out there, kindly be donating blood if you know you are healthy. 10 years back, if I had known that, I had thought that I had cancer, maybe today I would be speaking with 2 of my kidneys intact, my spleen intact, and my lungs not all that having problems. Because right now, even going to be exposed into, maybe going to a cold place, staying in a cold place, I can't, because my lungs are weak due to cancer. So me, what I urge people is kindly get screened. And leukemia is there, and many people are suffering because of leukemia, but they are dying because they are treating anemia, which is wrong. They should go get screened for cancer of the blood. Take even your kids to be screened right now. Cancer is real, and it's a disease which can be cured when discovered at an early stage. And never fear. What keeps people away from getting screened is the fear of the unknown, which is very wrong. I myself had the fear of the unknown, that I had leukemia. But that is something which is very bad, because if you have the fear of the unknown, then it means that you will never know what you are suffering from. So the best thing is, go get tested, go get screened, and be positive about what you've been told by the doctor. Take your medication, take your treatment positively, and as you take your treatment, pray hard. And when you are praying, it's not that a matter of taking the Bible and reading and kneeling down and praying. No, give your heart and soul to the Lord, and then you will overcome it. I want to tell you, my healing was because of the Lord. I had prayer warriors. They could pray and fast. And indeed, the Lord never left their prayers. And even up to now, people pray for me. And I think I am one person who is loved by so many people. People love me. People love me because have never lacked funds to get my medication.
I believe you have been blessed by Betty's testimony. Indeed, our God is Jehovah Rapha. If you wish to contact Betty or you have any comments or views, kindly reach us through the numbers appearing at the bottom of your screen. Until next time, I have been your host, Sharon Aitorre. Keep watching Hope TV, where you look and live.